Welcome back to this channel. If you are ready to unlock kingdom power and walk in divine authority, you're at the right place. Today we're going to dive into a powerful truth that can shift the course of your life. And that topic is the power of the tongue. Stick around because what you say might just be shaping your destiny. Have you ever said something and immediately regretted? Or maybe you spoke something in faith and watch it come to pass. And that wasn't just it wasn't just incidental. You see, Proverbs the 18th chapter, verse 21, it tells us, death and life are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it will eat the fruit of it. So that means every word you speak is either planting seeds in your life or seed or of life or seeds of destruction. You know, many today is unaware of this spiritual law. And we are living in a time where people casually speak whatever comes to the mind, often influenced by negative environments and demonic frequency, without recognizing the consequence. You see, words have weight. In this generation, we are witnessing both breakthroughs and breakdowns that tie directly to what people speak. Some have forfeited divine opportunities and delayed destiny simply because they did not steward their words wisely in crucial moments. Let me say this. You could be on the verge of a breakthrough, standing on the edge of God's provision, yet a careless word can derail what heaven has prepared and has designed for your life. Don't fall for the enemy's traps. Be vigilant. Guard your mouth. Speak life. Speak faith. And partner with God's purpose through your words. You see, your tongue is a weapon, so use it wisely. Here's a few truths that can assist you on becoming a steward of your words. Number one, your words carry consequence. They will either produce a covenant blessings or invite the outcomes of the curse. Number two, what you speak activates a remnant. Your words either release heaven's supply or open the door to the kingdom of darkness. The third one, words carry power. They have the abilities to build up or to tear down, empower or destroy. And the fourth one is this. Every word is a seed. Spoken words cultivate atmospheres and produce harvests aligned with its kind. Your words govern your Eden's field. They determine what takes root and what flourish in your garden of life. You know, in James, the 3rd chapter, it tells us the tongue is like fire. It's small, but it can set the entire forest ablaze. So let it ignite passion, not destruction. Let it fan the flames of purpose and not chaos. One of the most powerful biblical examples of how words open the door to either the blessing or curse is found in Numbers, the 13th chapter and the 14th chapter. When the 12 spies returned from scouting the promised land. In Numbers, the 13th chapter, verse 31, 10 of them came and gave a negative report saying, we're not able to go up against the people, for they are stronger than we are. Their words rooted in fear and unbelief and spread through the camp and caused the entire nation to murmur against God. As a result, that generation forfeited the blessing from entering into the land and wander in the wilderness for 40 years. You know, God always has a ram in the bush. Divine provisions prepare for those who remain steadfast in faith. In the face of overwhelming odds, it was Joshua and Caleb who stood out and was determined to see God's promise fulfilled, while others was overtaken by fear. They spoke words of faith, declare, we are well able to overtake it or to overcome it. Their bold confessions positioned them for victory, proving that the faith-filled words are unlocking triumphant even when the majority speaking doubt. You see, because of their declaration and trust in God's promises, they eventually walked into their inheritance. This showed that our words can either align with God's blessing or open the doors to delay, destruction, and loss. You are the gatekeeper of your garden. Your Eden field grows what your words plant. So we must understand before we speak words and understand there are consequences point blank. All in a nutshell, let me say it like this. All in a nutshell, what you say matter. Your words are not just noise. They are containers of power. They carry consequence that reflects either the covenant blessings or a curse outcome. You can't speak defeat and expect victory. Let me say it again. You can't speak defeat and expect the victory. You can't speak fear and walk in faith. Every word carries weight in the spiritual realm. Paul reminds us in Hebrews, the 11th chapter, verse 3. And it tells us, by faith we understand that the world was framed by the word of God, and so that the things which were seen were not made of the things that were invisible. Let me say it again. So the things which are seen were not made of the things which are visible. Your words are spiritual keys. They either unlock heaven's supply or they open the door to the enemy influence. You are, let me say it like this. When you align your words with God's promises, you release angelic activity, divine favor, supernatural provision. But when you echo negativity and fear or rebellion, you empower darkness. So words build worlds. You can build on dreams and relationships and identities, or they can be torn down. Let me say it like that. Some people are living in the ruins of their own decrees. James, the 3rd chapter. Again, it tells us that the tongue is like fire. And so we have to use and ignite passion and purpose and not destruction. Every word you speak, again, is a seed. The seed that produces after its kind. If you're speaking love, peace, and faith, you're cultivating an atmosphere that invites God's presence and provisions on the scene. But if you speak about gossip, about strife and complaining, you create an atmosphere that the enemy can dwell in. Your atmosphere starts with your mouth. So you are a steward of your garden, of your Eden. And the words that on how you govern what grows. Talk to me, somebody, today. So if you want joy, speak it. If you want healing, declare it. If you want purpose, prophesize it. What you say decides what flourish in your field. Before you go, remember this, that your words are not just sound. They are seeds, they are keys, and they are weapons. What you say today is shaping the atmosphere of your tomorrow. Choose to speak life. Declare God's promises. Prophesize your breakthrough. And if this message bless you, inspire you to go deeper and wider, don't keep it to yourself. Like, share, and subscribe for more kingdom contents that will empower and equip you and to have experience and encounter with God on higher levels. And drop a comment saying, what truths about the power of the tongue are you taking with you today? Remember this. God created the universe with words. And you are made in his image. So speak with intentionality. Speak with authority. Speak with faith, because your next breakthrough may be one word away. Let me speak Psalms 19 verse 14 over your life on this glorious day. Let the words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be acceptable in your sight, O Lord. Receive it personally. Take hold of it personally. And get in that place that you have such a determination that you're going deeper, you're going wider, you're going higher. And you're going to fulfill the plan of God at all costs it takes. Until the next time, speak with purpose, stand in faith, steward your words like your destiny depends on it, because it does. Your next miracle may be one declaration away. God bless you, and keep speaking life. And remember this. We come to depopulate hell and overpopulate heaven for our King's glory. Let the light of his love shine brighter than it did yesterday, brighter than it did last month. Let us step into a new day of walking out the love of God, the grace of God, the wisdom of God, and the mercy of God. Until the next time, know this, that Jesus is Lord. Shalom, shalom.